everybody who passed through Nsukka while I was there knew I passed through there. I lived in my own house in Oflono.
Wow.
You know.
Like your own house that you...
My own house.
That you built?
Yes.
As a student?
I was a businessman as a student. As a student, I built Savannah Bank branch in Omo and Ubolafo.
What business were you doing, sir?
I was trading.
Wait, I don't understand. As a student?
Everybody knows that. Just as a student in the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, everybody knows that Peter Obi is a businessman.
You built Savannah Bank branch?
In Omo and Ubolafo as a student.
Wow.
Yes, I was a businessman. Everybody in Nsukka knew I was a businessman in Nsukka. I lived in my house. I owned my own as a student. I bought my first car in first year, post-waging. My second year, I bought 505. By my third year, I had a BMW 520. Everybody know me. If you pass in Nsukka when I pass through Nsukka, you will know me. Everybody knows. I own the supermarket inside the campus. Everybody knows I was a student. I'm a trader. That's the reason I do, and I still do it till today. I believe in trading. I can't live without being productive.
Interesting. So we would still get into that conversation about you being a student, pursuing a degree, and then, identifying a gap as an entrepreneur and addressing problems. But let's go back to...
See, I want to beg you for something. Take your time, sit back, relax, watch this video to the end. Peter will be on the studio with Nedu on this live podcast. You know the video that has been flying, and Peter Obi said he will dismantle these criminality entities, dismantle or replace night vigil with night shifts, keep people busy, the country will be productive. That one has been flying. Now, listen to the full episode where he made that statement. A lot of things Peter Obi said on this video, something you've not even heard before. Do you understand? So you know this man is full of wisdom. If you entrust your vote, your future in his hand, this man will not disappoint you. He will not disappoint the country. Not this what is going on in this country today. This man is full of wisdom. See how he lectured Tinubu in studio. Do you understand? So just sit back, watch the video to the end. You will have no reason not to vote for this man. This man, he's not supposed to be begging us to vote for him. We're supposed to beg him, Baba, please come and help us solve the problem of this country. This man is business oriented. He understands what it takes to build wealth, what it takes to make a business succeed, to make country. He knows what it takes. Everything you could think of, all the qualifications, everything that will make somebody or a nation succeed. This man have it. Take your time, sit back and watch. And please, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please, I'll be your guy. Run out for me.
If you check all my local flights, is economy.
Okay.
As governor, as the chairman of bank, as everything, I fly economy class.
Wow. Wow.
Or when I travel abroad, it's business class.
For comfort.
No, it must be about 6-7 hours.
Yes.
I travel business class. If I travel with her, people will see it. She's in business class, I'm in economy.
Hey,
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It suits her. We're not quarreling with it.
But why do you fly economy?
No, because the difference is important to me.
As a businessman?
No.
For 3 people.
Not just businessman. Let me tell you. Somebody asked me one day. That time, economy was about 55,000. Business class was about 150-something thousand. And he said to me, oh, Peter, it's just for your comfort. I said, no problem. You've just taken this. That's okay. We drove to his local community market. And I bought that 50,000 naira. And I called the women who are selling granota banana there, and I gave them 50,000. He saw the impact. I said, that's what I just saved. Today, I told somebody an interesting thing. Every day, I've decided that unless for referral, I must go to hospital in Nigeria. Unless for referral. So about a week or so ago, I was in an eye clinic. They had an intensive X-rays they want to do because I was feeling somehow having a headache. And they were doing that. And when they finished, they gave me a bill. It was an intensive
checkup
on the eye, X-rays, this. The bill came to almost about 200 and something thousand. And I said, okay. When I came there, they said to me, oh, we won't charge you. I said, no, you're wrong. It's people like me that you need to charge. So you can be able to cure other people. But what was instructive, there was a young girl, secondary school girl. The mother brought her. I think something happened. Either the mother or the father was driving with her and there was something that happened, and the airbag damaged one of her eyes and all that. And they have finished doing everything on this young girl, and they gave them a bill of about 41,000 naira. You could see the mother feeling a sense of, oh, can we get discount? And I had to look at the sister in charge and say, put it in my bill. So I go out and ask somebody, said, everything cost me maybe about 250,000 naira. If I had done that same examination in UK, where I normally go, I can tell you, so what I paid now, using even 2,000, is around 25 pounds. That thing would have cost me, that's including the glasses, so it would have cost me at least 1,000 pounds.
Oh, it's far.
Plus going to London and everything. So
even the taxi alone from airport to the hospital
would have been the same thing.
would have been the same thing.
So when you check all this, it becomes imperative that all those little monies you save make impact in people's life. Every month in this country, I must visit a school. I must visit a hospital.
Every month.
Every month.
Wow.
Every month. I'm saying minimum one. There's months I visit 4, 5. Because you go schools of nursing, schools of midwifery, schools of this and everything every month.
For how long have you been doing that?
I've done it virtually all my life. You know, I used to
Ask. Let us kick off this with that question. Is in education. Now, our brother, Ilbliss, and the other director, and also Obi Kubana, they made a documentary about. About apprenticeship. Apprenticeship and how is another form of education. Now, apprenticeship is, you know what apprenticeship is. As a business boy, you learn, you train, and then you start doing your business, start making your money, and employ people that even went to school. But in your case, you started. It's like you were doing apprenticeship before you even got into school.
I was born in a business.
So you were born into.
I was born into trade.
You were born into the trade.
Yes.
Because you were born into that trade, it don't be inside of you. So immediately you got into school, you were already doing the business, and it helped you. In fact, your parents didn't even need to pay your school fees. You can't even pay it yourself and pay for other people. So you built this, had this. Do you think that our education system now, if we implement that, it will help people be more dependent after school, as opposed to after school searching for jobs everywhere?
Well, there's a lot. The educational system today is poor, you know, and it all starts with the primary school age. There's low morals, low discipline, and the families too. You know, because I can tell you the impact I had from my own parents. I don't think I'm even giving the same impact. There's a lot of discipline that comes with it and everything. And that impact is very critical and all that. You know, it is very critical. So we need to recalibrate our educational system. That was why when I had the opportunity of serving as a governor, I took school back to the missionaries. Because they had opportunity of inciting that discipline and that morals and making it work so that people will know. And then it goes through by the time you are in higher education, because the most important part of education is basic education. Not actually university education. Tertiary education is just, you can have it, you may not have it. Because the actual thing is that those who change the world, most of them didn't have opportunity of having a tertiary education. You know, people talk about the education today. If you pick up people like Edison that changed about electricity and everything, they didn't go to school. Today, the biggest company that anybody can think of is Apple. You know, Apple was founded by 2 people who were supposed to be secondary school dropouts. Steve Jobs didn't go to university and everything. Can go on and go on. Microsoft, Bill Gates didn't have opportunity. So it's not as if you go to the UK, people like Richard Branson will drop out. Even we look at what women wear today, whether is Gucci was started by Ado Gucci, who is the hotel porter in Ritz Hotel. So I can go on and on. And one of the things I do in life, like I was telling you, is to read about people and nation, how it was created. So it's sort of, once you have the basic education, and that is what is lacking here. We've not been able to train people properly to have proper education that will make them conduct themselves properly, be productive. Because we live largely in a very unproductive society. Nigeria is not producing anything. The only thing that that's why the only thing that is attractive here is politics and church. You need to dismantle it. People need to be productive.
How can we dismantle? You say we need to the only thing that is attractive is the politics and church. How do we dismantle politics and church? Because it's like two of them are horse and carriage; they go together.
Well, it's very simple. If you stop people from stealing public money and use public money for public good, you make politics unattractive. It shouldn't be. What we're doing here is state capture. Is a criminalized entity. So you have stolen the country or the state, so you steal everything that is there. That must stop. The church must teach morals. Church must work, and we're going to turn night vigil into night shift. So people can be productive. We're not saying you shouldn't go to church. I go to church, I believe in God.
Yes.
But we cannot have people Monday to Friday be in church morning and night. No, because they don't run the church. Like Catholic Church, they don't run it on helmet full of grades. They collect money, and that money has to be a function of productivity. So they need to work on it. So these are things we need to work on. So people have to be taught the right thing, remain prayerful, remain everything, but you must go to church, must go to work. Because it is the work that helps the society. Society must
Not prayer.
No. Prayer is after work. God can only bless hard work. He cannot bless you for sleeping. So if you like, don't forget about what anybody tells you. Forget anybody who tells you. Anybody who tells you that you got a lot from praying should be arrested. You have stolen somebody's money. Simple.
But what of the prayer in the church that they say a prayer for Nigeria? Raise your phone, miracle alert will enter your phone.
He cannot. He's stealing. You cannot. There's no miracle. You cannot get money by miracle. I can tell you that. I'm born into church. My brother is a reverend father. He has never prayed and money came into his...
What about grace? Some people have grace.
No. That's what I'm saying. The grace is after hard work. God can bless hard work. God can bless productivity. God can bless an industry. God cannot bless somebody who is sleeping. It has never happened anywhere in the world. In fact, in the Bible, they say there's no food for those who didn't work. They should not be fed. So it's very clear. Jesus worked miracles by going around and blessing productivity. There's never any place where Jesus did anything and somebody had money or prosperity. Prosperity came to those who worked. That's it.
But they say if you pay tithe, the doors of heaven will open unto you.